the mystery of lime peel you never realized. Turns out it's not just ordinary skin. Opening. Imagine this. You're cutting a lime for your afternoon iced tea. The knife touches its thin green skin. As you cut it open, something immediately catches your eye. Something thick white, stringy, like hardened foam. Have you ever stopped and wondered, what is this white stuff? Why does it look like hardened sap? What is its function? And even more astonishing, it turns out that behind that white color, there's a microscopic world hidden from our eyes. From what we see under this microscope, we'll discuss each aspect of the video from beginning to end. So, please be patient with your curiosity. Let's get started. Part 1. What is a dense white layer? Okay, let's start with the basics. That thick white layer you see under the thin outer skin of a lime, the first 10 seconds of the video, is known in botany as albedo. But wait a minute, you might be wondering, what exactly is albedo? Albedo is parenchyma tissue. Parenchyma tissue is the most common ground tissue in plants. Its cells are living, thin-walled, and crucially, have a lot of empty space between them. So what you see is the natural color of the cell walls, which are mostly composed of cellulose, hemicellulose. And one more important ingredient is pectin, the same substance that thickens fruit jam. Within the albedo, this pectin acts as a natural glue that holds the cell walls together. This is what gives it its chewy, slightly sticky texture, resembling hardened white sap. Part 2. The secret function of albedo. The first and most obvious function is protection. Albedo is like an air cushion that protects the flesh of the fruit inside. Imagine a fruit falling from a tree. Without albedo, the flesh would instantly shatter into pieces. But with this spongy layer, the impact can be cushioned. The second function is as a food distribution channel. While the fruit is still on the tree, nutrients and water from the stem pass through the outer skin and are then distributed throughout the fruit via this albedo network. The third function is as a storage area. Albedo stores water and fiber reserves when the fruit experiences drought or stress. These reserves can be used. It also stores various bioactive compounds, such as flavonoids. Flavonoids are bitter compounds, repelled by pests, and have antifungal and antibacterial properties. So, in addition to acting as a physical cushion, albedo also acts as a chemical shield that protects the fruit from attack by microorganisms. The fourth function is to regulate ripeness. Remember the pectin we discussed earlier? The pectin in the albedo helps the fruit ripen by regulating the hardness of the cell walls. As the fruit ripens, the pectin naturally breaks down, softening the fruit. Part 3. Why does it look like hardened sap? The answer comes down to one word: is pectin. Pectin is a polysaccharide, meaning it's a long chain of sugar molecules linked together. When this pectin mixes with water, it forms a gel. In fresh fruit, pectin exists in the form of protopectin, an insoluble pectin tightly bound to the cellulose in the cell walls. That's why when you cut a lime, these pectin fibers don't break down immediately. They remain intact, maintaining their structure. It's not sap, but a natural, well-organized gel. Part 4. The mystery of the pores in the albedo. Try bringing your eyes close to the screen. Look closely at this white surface. You'll see tiny holes, very tiny. Those are the natural pores of albedo. In botany, these pores are actually intercellular spaces created by plants. Their vital function is respiration. Even though the lime has been picked from the tree, its tissues remain alive for some time. The albedo cells still require oxygen for basic metabolism. Through these microscopic pores, oxygen enters and carbon dioxide exits. In addition to respiration, these pores also serve as pathways for the circulation of water and dissolved nutrients. Water seeps from one cell to another through these pores, ensuring that the entire albedo remains moist and functional. Part 5. The microscope reveals the secret of color. Look at that. Do you see what I see? The white is gone. What appears are stunning colors. There are golden yellow gradations, hints of green, and even a faint bluish purple. The question is why? Is this camouflage? Does the albedo intentionally hide its true color? The answer is no. This phenomenon is purely physical. It's an optical effect produced by the microscopic structure of the albedo. Some wavelengths, yellow-green, are more visible to our eyes through a microscope lens. This is called light interference. The varying thickness of the cell walls causes certain wavelengths of light to amplify each other, while others attenuate each other. The result? Colors we can't see with the naked eye. Part 6. The secret of a glossy coating. Look at this. There's a thin, shiny layer called the cuticle. In limes, this cuticle doesn't stop at the outer skin. It covers the entire surface of the fruit, including the area directly adjacent to the flesh. This layer is composed of chitin, a waxy polymer that is highly hydrophobic or water repellent. This slippery, shiny nature is what gives it its shiny appearance when you look at it. Part 7. Conclusion and closing. So, the next time you squeeze a lime, pause. Notice the white layer. Remember the long journey we've traveled today, and appreciate that little lime in a new way. Thank you for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoy simple science content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who love limes but don't know the secret. See you in the next Microscope Adventure video. Stay curious and keep learning.